And
Okay.
and I thought I want one that I can use, and I want one that's made for pet hair.
Yep.
And I found one, a Shark brand, that says it doesn't roll up stuff on the roller,
Oh,
and it's good for pet hair or long hair. Well, I got both issues, so I bought it.
yeah.
So we will see how it goes. But I'm going to go ahead and use the old Dyson to vacuum up the diatomaceous earth that we've got around his crate and on the couch where he lays and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But just for vacuuming the floors, because we're gonna have to vacuum twice a day for at least a week,
Oh, yeah.
trying to make sure we get everything up out of there. Anyway, it's just been yucky, and I had to go to the vet this morning, and it's just like all I've done is try to get things so that we can get this done and clean and try to help Hannah. She didn't go to work yesterday. She didn't go to work today. She's only going half a day tomorrow because she's trying to get this all clean.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we don't want to let it get bad. So,
Yep.
um, anyway, it's exhausting.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Hi, everybody. Believe it or not, when I said we went live, I forgot to click the button the second time.
Oh,
I was like, okay, all right, so we are live now.
we are live now. Okay, hi.
Oh dear.
Oh,
And for some unknown reason, I forgot again to turn
hi,
off my
Nashua.
automatic focus. Hi,
Uh
Nashua.
oh. Well, go do
The
it.
auto.
Hi, Barbara. I'll welcome people
Oh,
while you do that.
okay. Well, and it's decided it's going to change again. Okay, there. Turn the autofocus off. I don't know why it acted like it was focusing when it shouldn't have. Hi, Barbara. Um, Lisa, before I forget, um, could you please forward the Streamathon stuff to um wait a minute, to Diane? Hi,
Okay.
Nell.
I don't know that I have an email for her, but I bet she has one listed somewhere. I'll find
Okay.
it and do that.
Okay, well, if not, you're you've got some kind of contact with her where you can get it,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can just make it into a
Hi,
I don't know.
Brittany.
I'll figure out something.
Yeah, well, that's
I can
fine. Well,
message her and ask her for her email if it's not on her
right,
website. I mean on her deal.
right.
So,
The biggest thing is that it's we're getting closer, and believe it or not, I have had very few people answer my email. So, and
well,
Barbara,
it
I
may just
think
be
you're one of them.
we'll just do the ones who want to and we'll just go with it from there and not worry about it.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm just wondering if they're getting my email. That's the thing,
Oh,
because
yeah.
Brittany and
I don't know.
Barbara, I emailed you last, I think Sunday night, about the live stream, the streamathon. So,
Hi,
um,
Anil. Hi, Brittany.
message me if you didn't. Um, and Lisa, how are you doing with getting everybody's same sex Wednesday things?
I have Barbara's and Jamie's and mine.
Okay, I have Barbara's, Jamie's, and Beth's arrived today. So,
Well, I haven't got mail today yet, so
okay, Brittany's not going to join the live stream. Okay, hun, that's fine. I totally understand. Um,
absolutely.
yeah. Uh, the um, I want to do some stamping today so that I can do some die cutting. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay,
That sounds good.
let me see what these things are that you're
Hi,
playing with.
Sharon. Well, this is some weird stuff that had all the parts for the new vacuum cleaner inside it. I got like it came wrapped in all of these,
Hmm. Okay.
and it's like a paper layer and then a some kind of little tissue paper layer in each one of these bags. And they're sewn at the bottom. Anyway, they're just interesting. I've never seen anything like. Of course, it's been a long time since I bought a vacuum cleaner, but Anyway, that's what it is. It's vacuum cleaner packaging. And it's not exactly like, it feels like, I mean, it looks like it should be. I mean, this I think is just, yeah, it's just like tissue paper. But this looks like it should be pattern paper kind of thing, but it's thicker than that.
Huh.
Anyway,
Hi, Sharon.
when we took out that vacuum cleaner, I was like, okay, I'm saving those. So,
Yeah,
um,
because those will be cool to turn into a
yeah, since
journal.
you've got me big, I want to show a couple of things.
Okay.
I forgot to talk about these things when I was telling about stuff that was on reduced at Hobby Lobby.
Oh.
But these were from $8.99 down to $2.24, and I thought how fun it would be to use those to make snow.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that I
Yep.
got those, and then these both are silver metallic medium and gold metallic medium. So you can make your paint, whatever paint you're using, metallic by adding these into it.
Well, guess what?
What? You bought the same thing?
No, sorta.
Oh,
The other day, Helen called me and she goes, "You are not going to believe what Dee Dee's showing." I said, "I told you Hobby Lobby was having a huge clearance haul." I said, "But I'm not allowed to go to Hobby Lobby." And I said, "Are you going to come get me?" So she came and got me, and we went to Hobby Lobby. Uh-huh. I
okay. Well,
got
I got to show one more thing.
okay. Oh, wait just a minute. Make big, big, big. Okay.
Hey, you were showing stuff from Dollar Tree, and I had to go there today anyway to get candles to do the candle in the middle of Dawn's soap liquid flea thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, I'm just going to check because I know that Tanya saw some pretty ribbons. Well, I kind of went nuts. But I loved these black and white ones. And then the green ones and the red ones I thought I could use, for the Christmas. And then they had these hedgehog ones. Um, anyway, so I got those. And then this one that's just green something.
Well, I got the black. Pull it back out so I can see them all. Okay. The five black and white ones. I'm pretty sure I got all of those, and I got the white hedgehog one. I think
Yeah. Well,
so.
you had a hedgehog one, I think, but I don't remember
Yeah,
which one
I
it
think it
was.
was the white one.
I
Um.
love these with the leaves on them too.
Yeah,
And
those
then
are
that
really
black
cool.
one is black and gold instead of black and white. But
Okay, then I only got four because something's wrong with my car. My husband's car.
uh-oh. Are you going to have to go?
No, I'll wait until I find out what's going on. He'll come in and
Okay.
tell me. Um, I did get the silver medium. I There was no gold medium, but I got the silver one, and then I got what did I do with them? I did a haul, so you'll see them eventually. But they had there they are. Mm.
This is it, Barbara. It's Liquitex acrylic mediums. And it was originally $11.99. I paid $3.24.
Yeah, I thought it would be really cool to mess with, and I didn't get much, but I did get a couple of things, and there were two sizes of these. Okay, apparently whatever it was, he's gonna deal with it. It was just screaming, hollering. These are silicone brushes.
Oh, I got those too. Maybe they got in Hannah's bag because I didn't see them when I was getting this other stuff out. I
Okay,
got the smaller set. They had a huge set too. I mean, where the brushes were huge, and
yeah,
I didn't get those. But
the tiny set wasn't on special,
no, the medium set's the one I got.
and that's what I got. It was the medium set. I thought these would be really cool in the jelly plate. That's really cool paper.
It really is. It's really interesting.
Anyway, so I did get those, and I got the medium. Seems like I got something else, but if I
Yeah,
told
this
you,
ribbon says love, laugh, laugh,
yeah,
live, love, laugh. And I thought, you could use just one word or you could use the whole thing.
right. And I really like those words. So,
Yeah, I do too. And they had it in gray and white. gray
Mm-hmm.
background with white letters, but I liked this one the best. So I was like, I'm already buying a ton. I need to only buy one of those. So,
Yeah.
oh, look at this. I just realized I got two of these and they're different size
Huh.
spools.
Is there different amounts on them? Probably not.
Yeah. The big one has 9 feet and the little one has 12 feet.
Well, the big one's
This
probably the
is an
new one.
old one and this is a new one. There's shrinkflation there.
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, my plan today is to do some, what do we want to call this? Some rubber stamping so that I can do some die cutting and
Well, what do you think about next Thursday making it a die cut day? Just we don't have to. I just need to. If
well,
you had, you know,
the problem with die cutting is that it's that nobody's gonna be able to see what it is.
oh, that's
Does that,
true.
that's you know,
Yeah, I
I've
didn't think
thought
about
about
that.
it. I've thought about doing that before, but it's just that's my concern with it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
if we used the ones where it shrinks us down like this, of course, it's not as good to see.
yeah.
But anyway, we,
Let me play with
I
it a
didn't
minute.
think about that. We do have to think about that. So I may not do it then. I was just, I do better if I have a deadline. Oh, we're going to do this day. And so,
Yeah. Hi, Mindy. I hope I've said hello to everybody that's come in.
hi, Mindy.
We're really glad y'all are here. Um, okay.
Let's see here. This paper is kind of fibrous looking,
Uh
kind of, but it tears easy. But you can see with where it's torn. I don't know if you can, but there's little fibers.
Fibers along the edge of it.
Yeah. So it'll be cool to use a lot of different ways, I think.
It ought to be fun. Okay. I had. What did I do with it? There it is.
Oh, I didn't mean to get that part of the vacuum cleaner on it. Oh well. We'll either
Oh well. I think
we'll
that's
either
pretty
enhance it
cool.
or we will cover it up.
Yeah, I think that is the vacuum cleaner's kind of cool.
If I had thought
Okay.
about it and put it on the whole thing, then I could have let that just start me on a doodle.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess it still could, but
Yeah. Um, what was I going to say? I forgot. Doesn't really matter, but can't remember. I don't remember much anymore, anyways.
oh, it's hard, isn't it? Okay. I was going, that looks really weird. And then I realized it's that glue is still purple under there. I'm trying to use
Oh.
up this glue stick so I don't have to deal with it anymore.
I sent you some glue sticks, right? Did
Yes,
they
you
not
did.
work? Did they not work right?
They work okay. It just they don't seem as sticky as what I'm used to with Elmer's Extreme, but they're working fine. I used one of them already. I just wanted to
Okay.
get rid of this because I bought this before you sent me those,
Uh huh.
and I thought I just need to go ahead and use it and get rid of it. So
Well,
then I don't feel guilty about opening those up and using them.
okay, cause we tested them to make sure they were sticky, kind of thing, and I wasn't. I didn't see the video where you used it, so I was like, but
Yeah.
Helen
Well,
thought,
it just feels less sticky when you're putting it on.
oh, okay.
But the stuff is sticking. But I think it may be because I haven't had any in a while and I've been using Scotch Create instead because I didn't have those.
And it
And it's
definitely
very
is
sticky.
sticky.
So
Yes.
it may be my perception was off,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'll not worry about them.
Okay, here we go.
Just one second. Okay. That's your
There it is.
postcard?
Yep. It says we can do hard things. That's it.
That's it. Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Not really, but that's kind of how I feel right now. What I'd really like to do is be taking a nap because I have not been sleeping well, but I can't take a
Well,
nap. So I might as well be doing this, huh?
you can't take a nap? Okay.
No, I don't do good with taking naps anyway. It takes me
I
so long
don't.
to go to sleep that, and then I have to sleep it out. I can't do a cat nap
Yeah.
or I'm just dead. And so it's just not worth it for me to even try unless I'm sick or something and I can just go to bed and forget it. But Sparrow's in my room. And when he's in his
Oh.
crate during the day, we leave the light on and everything in there so he knows it's not nighttime. But I can't
Mhm.
sleep unless it's dark. So that,
Yep. Uh-huh. Well,
the dog and the naps don't go well together.
I don't think I got up until 8 o'clock this morning, but I did read until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So,
Oh,
you
well,
know,
reading something good?
no, it was just I'm trying to figure out some stuff for mom. So I was trying to
Oh,
read it, and I have to do it when it's quiet because that kind of stuff I cannot do with television and all that stuff on kind of thing. It just doesn't work.
Brittany says, my Timu package came today and I have to wait until work is over to open it because I want to do it on video. Yeah, do it on video.
Yeah.
We want to see.
Okay. I don't know if my ink pads are just not good or if I'm just not being able to stamp stuff or just what it is. I can't make a decent impression for some reason. I think I need to go get a piece of foam instead of the silicone pad.
Oh, yeah. Brittany says she has room darkening curtains so she can just close them if she wants to take a nap during the day. I could do that too. I mean, close them because I have room darkening curtains too. The problem is that the dog's in there, and he would get confused about day and night if I took a nap in the middle of
Oh
the day.
yeah, and then you would be really in trouble.
Yeah, and that's why I can get my room dark enough. I
Yeah.
just can't do it because of the dog. And this is not okay. Let me go ahead and trade
Well,
out tips and see if it makes a
I
difference.
need to get room darkening curtains for Jeffrey when he has one of his headaches. I really do. But that's not been something I've done for him.
These paint pens, I got this one on clearance at Hobby Lobby,
Yeah.
Artism,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it's because it was old and it was clearanced, but they sure don't work like Posca pens.
I didn't like mine either. I really didn't like them. I thought they were.
I'm just trying to get it where I can actually use it one more time before I throw it away, but
Mhm.
I'm glad I didn't buy it full price. I'll say that for sure.
Yeah.
But it's the perfect color to match what's on here.
What's on there?
Yeah.
She's got them at
Anyway,
Walmart. Okay. Well, I really should go look for some and get them put up
yeah, I got
because
mine
his
at
migraines
Tuesday
keep getting,
morning, but
yeah, his migraine keep getting worse and worse and worse. So okay, I have a piece of foam I'm pretty sure I saw, so I'll be right back.
oh, um, throw that away. And okay, it goes right through it. All right. Trying to find a way to be sort of neat about this. Well, I got actual black.
I don't
Well,
know if you
they
heard, but
called
I
them
had a craft
blackout curtains,
collection in the
Brittany, the
laundry
ones I
room.
got. But and they do block it. But it's
Hello, Andrea.
hi Andrea, glad you're here.
I don't like it dark, so I probably wouldn't want mine dark either. But it's one of those things that if I could help Jeff with his headaches, um it would be
Be worth
good.
sleeping in a dark room.
Okay, this is just not going to work very well with um okay. This one will be all right. That one might be okay too when I cut it, but I don't know. We'll see. I need my cleaning thing. Lisa's very quiet when she gets going like that.
Well, I'm trying to think, and that's hard. Well, one
She's
thing
thinking,
having
I
these
think.
fleas has done is
Right.
get us to cleaning our house better, which we needed to do anyway. So, uh,
Lisa, are you still there? Can you
yes,
hear me?
yes,
Oh,
I
okay. She
can.
must have turned her sound off.
No, I didn't.
Huh. I wonder if it's my sound. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
She can hear me, and her sound is on. Okay, so it's me. Give me just a minute, guys. I'll try to figure out what's going on. Let's go, turn it on.
Can
Let's
y'all
turn my
hear
mic off
Tanya?
for a
Hi, Deborah.
minute.
Glad you're here. Brittany hears us both.
Okay, so everybody can hear. Hi, Sherry. Um, the problem is in my headset. Apparently, this is the second time this has caused trouble. I have no earthly idea why because it was working just fine.
Can you hear me now?
Um, the sound. It's my headset, so um, just give me a minute. I'm gonna have to get something else, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, can you talk for a minute?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay. I don't know what the deal is. It's my headset, but it keeps messing up. So I'm just gonna try to deal with it. Who knows? I'm just gonna not fuss with it. I'm aggravated at it. Can I be
Yeah.
aggravated at it? It's okay when if it if it doesn't want to work, but not only working part time is just ridiculous.
Yes, I agree.
So in the face of nonsense, all we can do is soldier on. That's true. Uh-huh.
Well, we ought to be getting good at that by now. We've been dealing with a lot of nonsense for a while.
I was gonna say, uh-huh. It's just okay. Yeah. I'm kind of tired of nonsense. Okay. Of course, sometimes I think I create my own nonsense.
Well, I think that's an easy thing to do.
Okay, this needs to go up here because it's in the way. Mara, what mischief are you up to in your own honey doing this? Anything fun? Uh-huh. Yeah, it is okay with only one person. I don't ever wear a headset when it's just me, but when there's two of us, it just gives such a bad uh, echo
Yeah,
that
that's no fun.
no.
Barbara says, seems like I'm doing a lot of that these days. Lisa, I loved your July 4th iCad. Let's be a purple nation. Thank you, Barbara.
Mm, okay, so I think we need a purple butterfly if I've got some kind of purple. It's just, we need one. Just for the fun of it, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, I'm going to have to order some stamp cleaner of some kind.
Brittany says, Tanya, I was so jealous of all those library card pockets you got in your haul. In my Timu order today, I have library pocket dice so I can make my own. Very cool.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
And you can make it out of anything. That's fun.
That's, yeah, library pockets out of book pages are some of the things I like that. I think they're cool. Um yeah, I couldn't believe it when I walked through the store and there was, okay, that first haul, the first that haul, okay, I can't, okay, only one thrift store haul has come out, I think. Um that was pretty much all from Wetumpka. From the first week we were there, we're out and gone on our trip because my friend and I went and we just went everywhere.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
She's
Hey,
taking a
Rhonda.
lunch break.
Yay. Rhonda, did you get my
Hi,
email?
Julie.
Simple Green makes a good stamp cleaner. Okay. Hi, Julie. Okay. All right. I just wondered if you had gotten it. Julie's got an hour. Yay. Where did I do this? Okay. There's days when this desk is just not big enough.
No. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you, Andrea.
Yes, thank you. All right. Sounds good, Rhonda. That is going to be one dark purple. That may not be. That may be not be the best color. Okay. It is so dark. It's black.
It's pretty, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be purple to be pretty, so it's not like it's wasted, even if it's not what you wanted.
No, but it's I really like this color, but that when it's solid like that, it's black.
Thanks,
Wonder
Rhonda.
wonder what happens when it's.
I'm just playing. Everything has been so serious at my house for this week that doing something that is just play is what I need.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Andrea, my desk is never big enough, but that's all right. Okay, it's black even then. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely looks black.
Yeah. Let's put it on white and see what happens. Because, maybe it's the colored cardstock. I don't know. Now, I've used it to do edges and stuff with the sponge. and
Yeah.
it's not black then. So yeah,
Thanks,
when you.
Andrea. I'm trying to get healthy and play. I'm glad that's a good part of it.
Mm-hmm. This is Dusty Concord, and it is juicy, but it is definitely looking black. So that's all right. That's okay. Um, what was I gonna do? Maybe something different. Maybe. Oh, let's see here. Maybe this
I
pink.
I intended to, be working with trying to work with some die cuts today, but I have had not had a minute to try to even be out in the studio. Period.
Period. Yeah. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Pink. Let's see what happens when we put pink and purple together. Oh yeah. I don't think that it will reactivate, but we'll see. I need to order some
You
re-inkers
still
for
pick
some
out the
of.
vacuum cleaner. Yep, there it is, right there.
Yeah, uh-huh. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, well, it's I like I said, uh um I've used it with the ink tool and probably stencils or something, and I really like that color, but it is definitely kind of a dark purple when you try stamping with it. That has YouTube done where sometimes it doesn't show your real name, it shows our sign in name. That's strange. It's not doing it here, but some places. Hmm, that's weird. Um, that particular color set, Julie, I really like some of the colors in it, and I've used that Dusty Concord several times to ink edges and stuff, and I really like it. So, the fact that it's really dark is kind of, I didn't realize it. Probably because I don't stamp that much. Oh, you should see. Rhonda got another whole box of stamps. Mm-hmm. A woman after my own heart. Yep, yep, yep. Um, she got some really cool stamps from somebody who bought a whole pile of stamps. So, okay, we need to do these little, I need to do some of these little tiny guys. Where's the little tiny stamp block? I
While
don't
I
know
was at
about.
Dollar Tree this morning, I
Hmm.
I was thinking about the stamps that you showed, and I thought, well, I wonder if any of those are there because some of them were pretty cool, but they didn't have them. I was like, well,
Well,
that's probably good because I don't need them anyway.
I'm going to tell you that my Dollar Trees don't have them anymore either. Um, Helen and I went in there the other day. After we went to what do you call that place? Um, Hobby Lobby.
That place.
That place, yeah. After we went to Hobby Lobby, Helen and I went to Dollar Tree because they have some baskets that I want to try to organize some stamps into. I'm
Yeah.
trying to clean up. Um, and they they didn't have them, and the Dollar Tree I was in last week didn't have them. So it's like, okay, why do we not have? Why do we not have any stamps? I don't know, or I don't know. They don't. Any of them have any of them, so they got bought out real fast.
Yeah. Everybody found out about them and went crazy.
Yep.
Barbara says, I'm weaving patches for my old white sweater. One's done, and I'm about to string up the second one. Very cool. What are you using to weave the patches? I'm interested to know. I got a thing that's specifically made to weave patches on clothes, and I just thought it'd be fun to play with. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't used it yet. I got it back a while ago, and and then we got the dog, and it's
Mm-hmm.
hard finding time to do anything right now. So
Yeah. Um, Butterfly looks like a butterfly. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's an odd shape. Um,
yeah, the
and
polka dot butterfly is really cute. It is.
I don't know, this die is so blasted tiny. Um, I can't. I have a funny feeling when I go to cut these out, it's going to be one of those things that I say, nope, not happening. It's just I have a funny feeling it's going to go, nope, nope, not happening.
Nope, nope, nope.
Now,
Barbara
doesn't mean
says,
I
and
won't.
yes, I found that loom I had bought from Tuesday morning and then lost somewhere. I finally thought of the one more place to look. It will make a piece 4 by 8 inches.
Mm,
Okay. So you're weaving it and then attaching it to your sweater. Barbara says, tape them on with washi tape that you don't like.
oh well, okay. That I mean that's probably what I will do, but at the same time, this see this it's smaller than my finger. I can use my punches instead
Yes.
of going through the die cut hassle. Um,
For
yes, and
butterflies
I'll
that size. Yeah.
yeah, for butterflies this size, do you think your patch will stay with ugly washi on it, Barbara? Oh, mm-hmm. To make it stitch in, yeah. Yeah, the thing of it is that I can just I have enough punches that are tiny butterflies that would make that so much easier to do that I will probably not fuss with um but they're cute to use as stamps. They may even end up I have about decided that what I need to do is create a couple of somethings where I have it on my desk all the time
Yeah.
for the little stamps that I want to use all the time. For these baby ones, where I'm constantly using them.
That's probably a good idea.
Mhm. And then I could just, where the set is, I can just put it and say um put a note and say on in your desk work stamps or something like that. So, it's one of those things I'm trying to think about because I can't use my stamps very well where I had them. I don't get up and go get them.
That's part of my problem when they're not easily accessible. Of course, right
Mhm.
now, 3/4 of the stuff in my studio is not easily accessible because the other fourth of the stuff is all over it. But
Yeah. Mhm.
um,
Yep.
it's going to be a while before when I get Ethan moved into the apartment, then I can worry about the studio.
Yeah. Don't you love how many conversations go on in chat at once? Yeah, because it makes me confused. Um, but yeah. Um,
Thanks, Teresa.
Honestly, Dawn does pretty well as stamp cleaner too, but Simple Green would be good. I will tell you, Awesome will clean things, but you want to be careful what you awesome. I managed to take the writing off of some stencils that I had put Awesome on, so it will take paint off. So you want to be careful whatever you Awesome. Are you going to? Well, the die has a, a body stamp. Now,
That's cool
first,
because then you can make it you know, make them out of two different
Right.
papers.
Right. Now here's the thing. Personally, I wouldn't normally stamp it. That's my thought. Why stamp it when I could just cut it out of black paper?
Yeah,
So that, that's one of those things I'm trying to decide how I'm doing this and what I'm doing with it, that kind of stuff. But this is one of those stamp sets I got at the thrift store. So, and I really, really like it. So I thought I want to play with it a little bit, see what I'm willing to do with it, see what I'm not willing to do with it. Because if you just stamped it with this and then stamped, it's good to have that because then you could just stamp over it.
yeah.
If I was stamping it on a page or something instead of die cutting it out. So, and they put the little plastic on the card, so you got two pieces of plastic for it to stick to. Would the die work on black glitter paper? Um, I don't see why not. Yeah, I think the stamp is for when you want to do one layer projects, and I agree with you very much so. Um, I think that that's what I would do with it. Um, I can't see this. I really and truly can't see cutting that out. There is a new kind of glitter stuff. I showed it in my haul. It's from Sizzix, and Rhonda says that it cuts like a dream.
Oh, is that the stuff that doesn't the glitter doesn't come off of it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's a little tiny bit three-dimensional. So it would be really cute to cut those guys out of um, that three-dimensional stuff to go on top of something flat. So I
How about that?
tried. Oh, I like that. That's really good. Oh yeah, if I were going to do this, I would use my ink tints or something to paint it. Hmm. Have you ever stamped on vellum?
Um, no, I don't think I have. I was trying to think. I was stamped on acetate, and I had to use the heat gun to dry it
Mm-hmm.
because it wouldn't dry otherwise.
Yeah, you have to stamp on acetate. You really need to use stays on. You'd have to do it, man. Yeah, I don't think I'd do that. I don't think I'd cut it, but I think coloring it would be fun.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Because of this is in black, the words are in black. I'm going to go around the edges with black. I
Yep.
was wondering, should I come back with my black Posca and doodle a little bit, or should I just let it be this and let the word really stand out because it's the only real black?
Well, if it were me, would go heavier handed on the ink on the edge, but that's me.
Yeah, I
And
think I
then,
probably will, but
and then you know me, there'd have to be a few black dots in there.
yeah. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's finish this first,
Okay.
and then I'll show you how I'm gonna put black on here.
Okay, Andrea has stamped on vellum. I think I know where there's some packaged vellum. So I'll be right back because I think this would be fun. Stamped on vellum and then ink tints and then um, cut out and then a little guy on the top of it. So, oh no, Black Posca. I'm putting And I'm putting in for this one. Oh, wait a minute. What? No, Black Puss guy say. And I'm putting in for this one. LOA. Okay. I don't quite.
Okay.
Lisa,
All,
no black. Lisa, the barber says no black.
okay. All right. All right. And since she's so adamant about it, I'm just going to send it to you, Barbara. You won. Just
There
because
you
you're
go.
determined.
There you go.
Don't even have
Now,
to do a giveaway. I mean, don't even have
okay,
to draw a number.
are the letters not raised?
No, it's
Oh,
paper.
it's paper. Ooh, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Judy says it's cold. I would like it to be cold. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and get see if I can't find that piece of the no.
All right. That way I'll remember. But I do need to put the date on the actual thing here. And where's my little pen I've been doing that with? I can't find it. Oh, this one will be all right, I think. You're welcome, Barbara. Yes, that's what we all want. There we go. We'll put the date up there in the corner. Now I'm going to go put it in my stash of all the other ones that I still have not mailed out. I apologize, gang. Several people still haven't sent me their email address, and so I've just been lazy and haven't done anything. But that's today's iCAD. So far I've managed to do one every day. Oh, and I'm amazed, actually, that I have. Of course, I've got to admit to you, the ones I'm doing on video, I'm making a day or two in advance, and that helps. But so I guess some days I'm doing two, and some days I'm not doing any because I'm making a video for it that day in advance. But anyway, sign it and date it. Well, I'm going to write you a note on the back, and I did date it, so I'll sign the note on the back. Um.
Oh my, is it hot in the laundry room? Whew. Whew, it's hot in the laundry room. Mm. And I didn't do any laundry to make it. It's just hot in there.
It's just hot.
Well, there's no air vents in there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
With some of these ribbons, I'm going to go stick over in my Christmas stuff. And I may put these ones with black and white and stuff too, because they might be useful. Anyway, so I'm going to stick all these somewhere else and this one. But anyway, it's amazing what trying to rid your house of unwanted pests makes
can do. Yeah. I think I got this the same time I got that stamp set, so we'll have to see how. But I put the stamps all away, guys. Doing really well with that challenge. Yes, she has. I knew I couldn't do any challenges this year. It's just I'm gonna be doing good to do the same-sex Wednesday stuff and things like that because okay, don't do that. Where's my stamp block?
Okay. Oh, these I need to put somewhere else too. Oh, and there's another one that I was going to use in the Christmas stuff.
Off to do the blizzard Teresa's doing Blizzard. Oh, she's gonna make. Oh well, that was good.
She's gonna die cut some snowflakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I tell you, I have abused my body this week trying to get everything done.
Well,
Because we're not just trying to get it done, we're trying to get it done fast. So,
uh-huh. Well, I'll tell you what, being outside in the yard has not been
oh,
pleasant. Oh man, trying to get yard work done. Jeffrey finally decided today he needed a day off. I mean, he's been wearing himself out. Okay, I know for a fact vellum doesn't dry real fast, so I'm going to set that aside before I play with it a little bit. I'll do something else for a few minutes while that's just sitting there. I do know that Dawn, I don't know it'd take um the ink off of the stamps, but I used Dawn to clean the paper off of those Dollar Tree stamps that they had gotten, the paper had gotten stuck on, and it worked
yeah.
beautifully. You just gotta not touch them when they're trying to dry. You gotta let them dry on their own. Um, and it looks like we're gonna get rain again.
Brittany says, I like to die cut my scrap papers and then use my small punches on them till there's hardly any paper left. And then I use those negatives as backgrounds in my glue books. Great idea.
Uh huh. Um, a lot of times I hand Jeffrey the little punches and my leftover pieces and say, "Here, will you do this while you watch TV?" Oh, um, okay. There was another one in here. There's this one. I want to do this one too.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm thinking this one might be fun to have a few a few of these die cut out to take on my trip. You know, when I do my trips and do my postcards, that's why I
Yeah.
thought I would. But you know, I'm certainly not going to die cut them on the road. So I was thinking if I had a few stamped.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. I got your same 6 Wednesday stuff. Did you get Jamie's yet? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That's interesting.
Okay. I've got this big piece of this vacuum cleaner stuff
Yeah.
that I'm going to make into uh, a journal cover.
Okay.
And so it's going to be a soft journal, but it should be sturdy.
Yeah, Beth, she told me she was going to mail a new set. Um, okay. I wonder if I could get both of these on here at the same time. Do you think that would work? We're going to try it.
Let's go for it, because you don't know till you try.
That's right. Okay. Beth got mine today. Okay. That's glue. I was going to say that's an interesting design. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It'll still be kind of puffy and have a lot of air in it because I'm not gluing this part in here down. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
gluing
that's
it.
okay.
But I think that'll make it actually more funner.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
think. We'll see.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who says words like that.
You're not the only one.
Esther, do you ever get ours that was sent to the wrong address? Well, she Okay, mine had the right address on it. So because she told me I had them addressed and I just changed the address. So
Yeah, I changed
um,
my address too. Have you got mine yet, Beth? I'm trying to remember when I actually sent it out. This week has been like I think Mondays when I sent it out.
I um the day before the 4th.
Yeah,
Okay.
which means it probably didn't even go out until yesterday.
Right. Mhm. Probably not. No, Lisa, not yet. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, probably it probably didn't go out till yesterday
Yeah,
because,
I just now thought about that. It just feels like it's been a month. Every day's a week long right now. So, but I did use the right address. So, okay.
Well, if the neighbor's watching for it, it's probably just a delay in the mail. Oh, I think those are going to be fun to stick on stuff. Okay, what do we want? I'll do this one. This is kind of cool.
It would be really fun to sew this,
Ooh,
but
it would.
set up where I can. But that would be really
Well,
fun.
you could sew it by hand a little bit.
I could, but that would take
Uh,
work. And right now, I'm not in the mood to do anything that feels like work.
Anything that feels like work is not supposed to happen. Yeah.
It's not going to happen if it feels like work. So,
Beth said it's been a long weekend. Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
okay. I need to do something there.
My brain is off too because I had a 4-day weekend and have had only worked 2 days this week. Yeah. Mm hmm. That's what happens.
Okay. I think I'm going to use this around the edges, this black um, tape.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do my painting or whatever first. Then
All
I'll come
right.
back and edge it with this.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to play now on here.
All right.
Brittany says, my brain is off too because I had a 4-day weekend and I have only worked 2 days this week so far. A 4-day
Mm-hmm.
weekend and a 3-day work week are nice but confusing to the brain. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see here.
Um, okay. Oh, there are
Oh. Oh, there
my
they are.
silicone brushes. So I didn't lose them.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm starting to receive. Uh oh. Not good. Well, I tell you, I keep forgetting words. Doesn't make me exactly happy. Okay, we're going to move this because I'm pretty sure by now that my vellum should be dry. And I'm not going to get out my big box of stuff. I'm going to just get out this little box because I'm lazy. Just pure and simple lazy.
Oh,
But I have to see if this would be kind of cool the way Teresa was thinking. Hmm. Let's bring you in a little closer.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna play. Just gonna play.
Well, that's the best point. And if you ruin it, oh well, not a
Oh
big
well.
deal. Yep, not a big deal. Okay, so hmm, I'm pretty sure we got a pink here. Is that the pink one? Yep, that's the pink one.
Y'all can see my shadow shaking these bottles.
Okay, I'm gonna drop right there, and we're gonna put this pink. Oh, now this may be an issue.
What's wrong?
Well,
Your watercolor
um,
won't dry either.
the uh, the ink tints is just kind of like beating up on top of it.
I wonder how alcohol ink would work.
Well, I'm going to finish this one with the ink tints.
All
And
right.
then it's going to take a bit to dry, but it's starting to soak in and dry. But then I have, this is my ink tints, the Derwent ink tints. Just a minute here. I have this, this is what they are, Julie. It's just that this is the set I take on trips with me. So, it's just easier to get out. And since my table's got so much piled on it, I thought it might be a good thing to have um, to use instead of trying to get out my big set.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is very, very absorbent. I can
Oh.
hardly spread the paint around because it just soaks right in.
And Julie's asking, what are those inks? I think they look like they're
These are Amsterdam acrylic inks. They're the ones that were clearanced at Hobby Lobby.
mm-hmm. Now is that the clearance this time or
Yeah, this time.
okay.
Last time they were clearanced, all I got was some metallic ones. This time I didn't get any metallic ones. I got things I hadn't had before. So
Well, Helen got one ink, but there wasn't a lot of those that were clearanced at our store. So they
yeah,
either haven't clearanced them yet, or
or they're not
but the
going to.
thing, well, the thing wasn't empty. That's the thing. If
Oh yeah,
usually if they've clearanced them already and you miss it, the display will be empty.
that's true.
And it didn't appear that that was the case. So, and guys, I can't do this and read chat at the same time. So, if I miss you, please yell again. Um, and I'm gonna have to change glasses because I can't. We'll just have to change back and forth. Um, I will tell you that the uh, ink tints is the water in the ink tints does bead up um, on the vellum, so it's one of those things you might have to get used to. But I think it would be pretty. I'll bet you could use markers on here too.
Yeah, alcohol markers I bet would work good.
I'm after I finish this one with the ink tints, I'm gonna go get my alcohol ink palette.
Y'all probably figured out I have no clue what I'm doing here, right? I'm just putting stuff down and brushing it, and then we'll go to a next step when I put all the colors down. But I don't know what
It's
that next step's
warped.
going to be.
It's warped, Barbara. Even if the loom is warped, the weft is the stuff that goes back and forth.
Yes, the warp is what you put on first. The weft is what you weave between the warp ends.
Yeah.
And that's true whatever kind of loom it is.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Beth. That'd be good, Barbara. And we're going to work our way back.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Lime green and metallic blue. Well, those sound like if you're going to have a couple, those would be good to have.
Yeah, those would be the ones I'd want. Mm-hmm.
Add in a copper, and you have all you need.
That's I was so disappointed when they didn't have copper yesterday.
Yeah.
When I went to Hobby Lobby, rather. That wasn't yesterday, I don't think.
Whenever you went, you were disappointed
Whenever
that
I
day.
went, yes, uh-huh. Whenever I said, "Are you coming to get me?" Give me 30 minutes, I'll be there. Okay, after I specifically told her I couldn't go to Hobby Lobby anymore this year. Yeah, like that's going to happen. Yep, yep, yep.
Barbara says, I've
Okay.
been addicted to making hidden paper clips lately. They are so much fun. I just went to Staples and bought 200 more paper clips. All right. They
I
weren't
got
on
some
clearance
paper.
yet at Brenda's.
I got paper clips at Hobby Lobby the other day for 62 cents for a package. So I figured that was they were the big ones. I wanted big ones. I've got tons of little paper clips. I mean, I could probably put together paper for the next 30 years with the little paper clips I've got. So,
I've been lucky and been able to just run across some at the thrift store here and there, because most of the, like at Dollar Tree, when I go in there to get paper clips, all they have are those ones with the plastic on them.
yeah.
And I
Um,
understand those are nice for when what other people use paper clips for, but I don't
well,
like them for this.
I probably have a whole tub of little paper clips, but I don't have any of the big ones.
Yeah.
So, okay, we need to do something else color wise. Where we keep 200 hidden paper clips. She could just put them in a paperclip book. Y'all
There
copperheads
you
are
go.
severe. All Alabama. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Our friends that live on the river, the water moccasins have been real bad too. Um, I I think he's up to like 25 or so already. So 1 year he killed 57 and a
Wow.
rattler. And his wife darn near stepped on the rattler before he got it taken care of.
Goodness gracious.
Well, she said he was yelling at her to stop, and she said, "I don't know why I didn't because he never yells at me." I'm like, "Duh." hmm But it was long. Its body was about the size of my upper arm and
Oh
about
goodness.
6 or 7 feet long. Um,
Me too, Brenda.
what? Oh,
She says I love anything sepia colored.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh huh.
I don't know if this gray will even show up, but I have it. It's the one I debated about whether I should get or not.
Oh, uh-huh.
But all the other neutrals I have are all brown, and I thought, well, might as well try it.
Okay. When you get a birthday card from me this year, there will be one in there. They all go out the door eventually. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. I think we want one more hint of this
Okay.
color.
Oh, that really dulled it down.
Yeah. But do you think it'll change when it dries?
I don't know. I do not know.
Okay, so it's hard to paint on vellum with the ink tints. Just so everyone knows, we're going to let it dry and see what happens. It did wrinkle the paper just a tiny bit, but not enough to fuss over. Um, Now I'm going to go get my alcohol ink palette. I have an alcohol ink palette. Excuse me, which will be easier to paint with.
That's fine. I'm trying to find where I stuck my other inks so that I can grab the copper out of there. Oh, it does not help when you have a horrible, horrible, messy studio, and then your son comes out and you have to just throw things over in the corner so he has a place to work, and you don't pay attention because you're in a hurry. So now I don't know what I did with those inks.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe they're there. Just a bit. Um, I don't think that's them, but just in case. Nope. Okay, Lisa. Think, think, think.
Well, I may have a little problem. I don't seem to find my brush that's filled with alcohol. Wonder
Uh
what I
oh.
did with it. Yeah, I bet markers would work better, but I wonder if anything is permanent on that vellum. Well, the big problem about um, the vellum and markers is that I'm not going to be able to do any shading whatsoever at all. I mean, the markers are gonna be so dense. So, um, I'm thinking maybe I rearranged some things. I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So my alcohol. See, I have this palette that, and I can't remember who showed this to me, but I actually have two of them. Um, because I got one at Joann's on clearance, and I don't have all of my inks out here yet, but it's enough to start with. And it's just like a drop or two in here. And then I have a water brush that's filled up with alcohol. So,
Well,
and I don't know. We're just playing with this today. So who knows what it's gonna do?
it's the kind of day we're having.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
I
and
don't
it's
have those. Oh, I've got to get this place straightened up. I just need to have them bring in a dumpster, and no, I would never be able to do that. maybe what
no, my
it may be what I
anxiety.
should do, but I'll never be able to.
My anxiety would definitely go off the charts with that.
Yeah, mine too. You would know how bad. You would know I had it if I usually
Mhm.
have more depression than anxiety, but oh,
Well,
it would be, I would definitely have anxiety at that. I teased one of my friends and told her she needed to come over and go through this for me, and she said you wouldn't be able to deal with that. I'm like, you're right, I wouldn't, because
well, Helen's
she's a true minimalist.
Oh, well, Helen's coming tomorrow, and I know she's gonna be that way. And I'm like, I'm having a little anxiety over it. But I can't. I should have no anxiety over that, Helen, if you're listening, because she offered to help.
That's true, and you're lucky to have someone you trust that wants to do that for you. So
Yes. Oh, okay. All right. So the alcohol made the ink bleed. Can you see that? Let me turn on the focusing.
oh,
It didn't the first time, but this time it did. So, uh, Picola, Beth, Picola is there. See what it did? Now I'm not
yeah.
gonna complain because I think that will kind of make it look very natural, but I will see. We'll see. Let me turn the focus back off. Yeah, she's Dee Dee Snapdragon. That's absolutely right.
Okay.
And she was watching Dee Dee the other day when she came to get me to go to Hobby Lobby.
This is so
Okay.
frustrating.
Now you guys know why it's making the ink bleed, right? Because the alcohol is breaking down the ink. So the ink tints didn't do that. The ink tints did fine on there, and they're drying. They just didn't dry right away.
Yeah. Well, I doubt
So
anything would dry really fast, but alcohol
yeah.
would dry the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I think what we're gonna have to do is, oh my, see, you get very much alcohol on there, and alcohol's not gonna work, which means markers are not gonna work because I'm pretty sure even stays on ink would bleed with the markers with the alcohol. Yep. Oh my, it's starting to bleed into my other one now. Well, we're not going to play with that anymore. That's done. Yep, yep. That doesn't work well.
no, you need to go ahead and finish it with that and let it balloon everywhere so it at least looks the same. Just
All
my two
right.
cents worth. You can do whatever you want.
All right. For Lisa, I will do that. Well, I thought I would. I can't seem to get it open. Dang, it's getting hot in here. Probably opened that laundry room door one too many times.
That's still very wet. It takes more drying than you would think.
Abstract butterfly. There you go. Teresa, I was just thinking maybe colored pencils would work. Um,
I'm not sure they'll stick to it, but it's
well,
worth
that's
trying.
that's the that would be the problem. So I will see if I can find something in a minute. The big problem here is I no longer have all my lines, so it really is not.
Yeah, you just need to finish that one and let it do its thing and then move on to a new one.
Hmm.
Okay. Um,
It's kind of interesting the way it bleeds out, but it also
yeah.
needs a little more of this color in here because it bled so far that it doesn't have color. There we go. There are markers especially designed for vellum. I would think that that would be the case, but I don't need one more thing, so that's just not going to happen. Maybe clear gesso. Oh, yeah, probably. But one of the things I wanted to do is to see if we could do kind of like a.
Ooh, it's pretty on the other side though.
It's pretty on the other side. Yeah, I mean
I mean, it would be
the
pretty like in a, between two pages so you can see it from both sides, like in a window or something, that'd
or
be a
in a
fun way to use
specimen
them.
or in a specimen card.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, I think the ink tints did is going to do just fine. It's just that uh you have to let it dry. So use a brush pen that isn't so wet. Barbara, the problem with alcohol in a brush pen. Now, maybe if I used a brush and dipped it, but the alcohol bleeds right through the blush pens. There, I've put it in two or three, and this is the best one I've got as far as I'm concerned because it will just literally drip out of some of them. I don't know what it is about the the alcohol that does that, but it does it. It just kind of spits out. Okay, let me go get some pencils. I'm thinking junk journal, stained glass. Yeah, that's what. Thank you, Sherry. Stained glass was what Teresa was talking about, and it's really kind of pretty. Even and when I cut it, when I die cut it, it ought to be very pretty. Die cut it and then put a little black body in the middle. To do a little video tomorrow, not on your life. This is such a mess. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better. We are not actually going to take it all apart because I actually have to work. Next week I have to plan to work, and so I can't just take my whole studio apart. So we're gonna deal with
Working
some
a section at a
major.
time or something.
Well, we're gonna deal with some major piles because I bought that new um yeah, I'll try to get it cut and show you guys on Sunday what it looks like. I bought that new spinny rack
Yeah.
while we were gone. It's a huge spinning rack. Let me see if I still have a picture.
Yeah,
I
I
will
saw
show.
that. That's really cool.
Okay. Well, Jeff and I could not figure out what it was.
It's a CD
We
holder, isn't it?
yeah. Helen walks in here and says, "Well, it's a CD holder, isn't it?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Oh, okay. Okay, guys. See how it's big. Okay, but it's got embossed marking on it that says Napa Valley. So for some reason, Jeff's head went to wine, and I'm like, no, Jeff, it will never hold wine, ever, because the little cubbies aren't deep enough. I was like, okay, so we're both racking our brains. Maybe it's a display rack for something or whatever. We're just both trying to figure it out. Helen walks in. She goes, "Well, it's a CD rack, isn't it?" I'm going, we're crying out loud. I walked over and grabbed a CD and sure enough, that's exactly what it is. The CD rack. I was like, okay. Brain dead. Totally complete brain ridiculousness. Oh, I think there's pencils down here. I was like, oh no, cannot believe that. Okay, here's the color pencils.
Okay. I'm liking this better.
Okay, yeah, it's got copper on it, right?
It
Mhm.
does. And then I put this crystal clear stuff on it and it's kind of all melding together now. And I like that better. And it's not great around the edges, but I'm going to put that black tape around the edges so I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually kind of fun. Okay, but it definitely has to dry. Dry that, then stencil on top. Exactly what I was thinking, Beth. Great minds have
Uh-huh.
thought
Yeah.
of
Okay, I'm just kind of scribbling it on this corner where I messed up the stamp when I dropped it so that we can see if it's gonna stay on there. I will tell you it colors on there pretty decent, and you might not be able to see it, but it's blending and not leaving a lot of. I hate pencil marks. One of the reasons I don't like pencils because it leaves pencil marks. And these are Prismacolors. They're probably one of the better pencils. I got them at the thrift store, and as you can tell, that one's almost not been used. So there was a bunch of them that were brand new, but a bunch of them have been really used. So see, my yellow's really short. Stamp the butterfly, then use the alcohol marker on the bottom. Turn it over, see if it runs that way. Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will.
Well, it
Um,
won't make the black run, but the alcohol itself will run
oh yeah, I wouldn't make. Okay, I see what she's saying. Yeah. Um.
because it just kind of blossoms.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what she's saying. If I stamped it and then colored on the other side, it wouldn't run like that. That's true. They might run together though. Um, I'm not gonna do that today. I have something else I really want to do. So, and I'm gonna go turn the air conditioner down. Sorry guys, but the sweat is dripping into my eyeballs. Um, but yeah, I see what Teresa says. If you stamp it on this side and then turn it over and use your alcohol on the other side, then it wouldn't make your lines run. The colors might run together, but it wouldn't make your lines run. So hi Jen. Um, I'll be right back though. I have to turn this down. Whew. I'm afraid I'm going to have to start turning the other air conditioner on, especially when I get in this corner. This corner is so hot. Yeah, if it would keep the lines and then you'd have the lines, that would really make sense. Okay, so I colored on there with the colored pencils. They're pretty much on there, Lisa.
That's
They do,
great.
the colored
That
pencils would
surprises
work,
me. To be
and
honest, I didn't think they would even stick down when you're
yeah,
trying to color, much less not rub off. That's
yeah,
cool.
it very definitely would look like stained glass. So colored pencils would probably be um and see now the inks because they were water, it kind of buckled the paper, which is not a big deal to me. I might not even glue it down anyways. So, you've got a lot of options. Anyways, that would be fun. What was I going to do? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I need to move this stuff so I can do some more stamping. Okay, got to get out of this hot room for a while. My head is yeah, okay, Teresa, hon, I understand. Like the butterflies, it's these butterflies are a stamp set. Let me see. Oh, I've got you in too close. I'm sorry. Whew. Vellum and colored pencil can still, and you can still see through it. Yep. So I think vellum and colored pencil might be. Way to go. This is just a stamp set. Let me see. What's it called? Does it have a name? It says Stamp and Cut Butterflies.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, let's put this over here. I'm gonna have to clean off my table again so I can make beads. But this next week I have really got to make beads. It just is one of those things. Anybody in here not been around when Lisa and I were talking about our streamathon?
I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. And look through my
Colored
stencil.
pencils are great on vellum. She does that for her Bible garden. How cool.
That would be pretty on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That was easy. Wow,
Yep.
it's rarely ever that easy.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember, but was it for Christmas I got myself this set? I've had it
I
forever.
think so.
I think I bought it for
For your
myself for Christmas.
birthday.
Hi, Brenda. So Brenda didn't know about the streamathon. Okay, we are going to do Christmas in July. It will start July 21st at 3 o'clock, and it will go to July 22nd. That's a Friday and Saturday. Thank you, Barbara. You were talking about it, but I'm not sure if I knew you were going to do it. Yes, we're doing it, and we will be switching back and forth on the channels. We probably won't try to do a dual stream at the same time right away. That's beyond my comprehension level right now.
Yeah, I'm not ready to think about that right now. My
Yeah,
brain
that's
is
all.
just already tired from all the
It's
other
all
stuff
right.
I'm
Yeah,
having to deal with.
right. I bought this. I've wanted it for a long time. So for Christmas, I got this. And I found out something while I was at the store that Rhonda works at in Branson. He's no longer going to do collaborative stuff with Sizzix, or Sizzix isn't going to do collaborative stuff. So that means I kind of think I got to look for my bug set and get my bug set soon, because you're not going to be able to get stamps and dies like you did before.
Yeah, then you'll have to buy them on Etsy and they'll be more expensive.
Right.
I
And
mean, on
so,
eBay.
right. And I really want that bug set, so I guess I'm going to have to break down and get it. I mean, I've got other bug die cuts, but I don't have a set where it's the dies and the bugs, and I'm going to have to look and see see about getting it. But I did buy this one for myself for Christmas, and I still haven't bought anything specifically for my birthday, but I have bought enough stuff that I really don't think I need anything for my birthday. But I didn't buy myself a specific birthday present, so I guess I could say that that's what those were, was my birthday present.
Well, once you're an adult, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's kind of it. Mm-hmm. Bye, Julie, hon.
I need a bigger size than that.
Okay, so let's just start with this one and work our way on them. Because I got out some really different kinds of paper. Because I want to do them all at once and not have to fight with getting the die cut machine every time I turn around. For a birthday, play with all your new stuff. Yeah, there you go. Well, it was one of those significant birthdays, Beth, and it was a while ago. But it was one of those really significant birthdays. And I didn't do anything for it specifically, partially because I was tired from going to physical therapy all the time. Um, but yeah, I need to play with. I just need to play with my stuff. I don't need to buy anything new. I just need to play with my stuff. Um, my plan here is to just stamp out a bunch of these and then do a an afternoon where I cut them. That's kind of my plan. Whether or not it works, I don't know, but um, but then I'll have to sit and ink them. Right? You guys know that, right? Then I have to sit and ink them because otherwise I'll forget to ink them when I go to use them. This is one of the new colors of paper I got while I was. Yeah, there's not enough time, and especially me, Beth. I have stuff. You know that. This piece of fun foam works way better than my silicone mat did. While I was on my trip, I got a package of cardstock, and when I picked it up, you couldn't see the inside of it, and I honestly thought it was silver and gold because the backside of silver and gold is usually gray and kind of that goldy color. So then I got it home and it wasn't, but it's all right because these are good colors. The main good thing about die cutting on a live stream is that I have company while I'm wrestling with the dang machine. Well, Lisa wants to do that next Thursday, so maybe that's what we'll do because um, we could do that, and it would be we would have company to be doing it. Um, so we'll talk about it and see. Maybe not for the whole stream. Maybe that's what we should do is do it for part of the stream because it's going to make both of us tired. That much I know. Um, and one of the things I think would be good for me is if I die cut a bunch of each thing, and even if it's just in white, where I could ink it and make it a different color. If I just sat and die cut a bunch of stuff, then maybe I would get it used. That's might be getting those a little close together. I need to maybe move them apart a little more. Yeah, part of the stream. Yeah, so next Thursday we may Lisa's wanting to do that, so maybe we should just do not the whole stream. We'll find something. We'll figure out something else to do for part of the stream, and then for the other part, we will. Die cut out of jelly prints. Well, those cameras are cute. Oh, thank you, Jen. They were again another stamp set. It's a stamp and die set. Let's see, who's it from? Hampton Arts. Um, and I probably won't use them at home, but I I make Mom a postcard every day when we're on our trip, and I thought I might use some of them on my postcards. Die cuts out of jelly prints. Well, if I die cut those, especially those, what do I want to say? Give me a minute, and I'll come up with it. That one set of leaves, I just love that set of leaves, and it really looks cool um, out of jelly prints. What is that clean up thing? You're dirt. Oh, this is a Stampin' Scrub from Stampin' Up. I've had this for probably 20 years. Um, maybe before that, because I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator when Brandon was in like the fourth and fifth grade, but I think I bought this beforehand. Uh, I usually use it with this Stampin' Up Stampin' Mist, and I'm just now getting running out. uh, this stuff really lasted a long time, and I may have another container. I don't know. I'm if not, I'll have to get something else to spray on here, like Andrea said, to use Simple Green, or some other thing. But if you scrub your stamp on one side, okay, so the spray stuff's on here, and you scrub your stamp over here, then you go over here and you dry it. Now, it is scrubby. It has definitely got a scrubby. Just a minute, let me pull it out. Come here. I don't think I've ever taken them out. Okay, honestly, I think they're supposed to come out. There they go. That's um I'm not gonna pull it out, because if I do and it won't go back in, I'll be grumpy. Um, but you can put this whole thing. Brian Dickey is a distributor. Yeah, it's a Stampin' Scrub. And the thing of it is that when this gets dirty, real, and your stamp's not coming clean anymore, you can take it to the kitchen sink and just run dish soapy water over it and clean it out. And then I always just stand it up on the sink, or turn it over like that on the sink. I haven't cleaned it in a while. The other thing is that because that Stampin' Mist stuff dries, if you spray this down with water, just real light spray of water, that will extend how your, oh, he's in your group. Brian Dickey is a distributor, Stampin' Up. Kathy D, what's her last name? Deck, I think, is also a Stampin' Up distributor. And that's how come I have so many stamps, guys. Is, I used to stamp all the time. Jeffrey got me started with stamps. He bought my first stamp on our honeymoon. I still have it. I still love it. So, hi, Kel.
Hi, Kel. And anyone else I missed while I was on the phone with the vet?
You're welcome, Beth. It's I've had it a long time, but it's a wonderful tool. They make new things now. I know they do, but for me, that one has always been okay. This is not inking up very well. That one has always been very much very helpful for me. It's always worked real well for me. So, baby wipes work. I just find that this thing works better, and it is really easy to use. Never really
What are you?
cared for
Oh,
stamps.
What are you doing? I
Oh,
wasn't
just
part of the conversation, so I don't know what you're talking about. That
okay,
baby
just a
wipes
minute,
weren't.
and I'll just for cleaning your stamps. She
Oh,
asked
okay.
me what this thing was. It's called a stamp and scrub. It's just got scrubby pads inside of it, and so you scrub it on, clean it on one side, and dry it on the other. Um, yeah, some of those stamps, Barbara, I really like removed from the wood. I'm getting ready to remove a bunch of stamps from the wood, as well as purge stamps, which that is one of those things I'm supposed to be doing soon, and that is to do a an auction, a stamp auction. Um, I've got about I think now I've got about 4 good sized boxes of rubber stamps and acrylic stamps that some of them have never been used, and I'm gonna sell them so that I can afford to buy more stuff. Okay. Yeah, this ticket stamp is the one. These are from Tim Holtz, which I really like. Excuse me just a minute. I got to handle this. Oh, that figures. My husband is probably going to be irritable when he comes home now.
Oh.
Oh, well. Uh, um, because I'll bet you he's already been to Walmart. No, not perception. How do you spell prescription?
I
P E.
just put RX.
Okay. Thank you.
Easiest way to spell is to just shorten it
To
to
abbreviate it.
something
Okay.
recognizable.
Oh dear. The uh, he had some prescriptions that he called in last week that had been sitting there waiting to get picked up because um PRSC. Well, it kept coming up as perception, which was not right, and I knew it wasn't right. Anyways, they will send them back if you don't get them after so many days. So his had to be picked up today, and mine had to go through the doctor. I don't know why. It's a prescription I've taken for probably 10 years. It's the same amount, same level, everything. I don't know why I constantly have to get a new prescription, but anyhow, they hadn't filled it. And Jeff finally called the doctor's office this morning. But he's probably picked up his and now they're saying mine is ready. Which is what I'm saying is really a pain. So at least Lisa's doing something more fun. I'll have to stop doing this and maybe do something different in a little bit. Because, oh, of course, I think it's getting close to time where we have to go. I don't know what Lisa's got to do today.
I have to go to the chiropractor. I have to leave at 4. I didn't tell you
Okay.
that, but I do. I have to leave at 4.
Well, that's just as well because I've got stuff to do this afternoon because I have to get a little bit accomplished before Helen comes tomorrow because if I don't sort a little bit ahead of time, I'm going to have a disaster of knowing where everything is. So I need to do a little pre-cleaning before the cleaner comes to help me. It's it's kind of like cleaning the bathroom before the maid comes. Not that Helen's a maid by any means, but that's the thought. Mm, Lisa, that is lovely. Yep.
I would do the exact same thing. Yep, yep.
It looks like Egyptian hieroglyphics. Um, okay. Not sure why. Beth says she got straightened out perfectly. I do like the idea of stamping this a bunch of times and then getting them all sorted where I have them when I want them. I kind of think that's going to be very helpful. Oh, it's tickets. Yes. Oh, because she's watching on her itty bitty phone screen. Yes, it's the Tim Holtz. What is this called? This one is called Ticket Booth, and I got these for Christmas for my. I got them for myself for Christmas, and I got the tickets and I got the dies, the stamps and the dies, so that I can sit and just cut them out. Yeah, itty bitty phone is not does not really help. I do understand that. And I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot of washi tape to get these things cut out. I didn't think about stamping in order like I should have. Hmm.
Okay. Well, I think this is probably as far as I can go with this today because it's still real tacky and I don't want to turn it over. But I'm going to do collage stuff on the backs. I mean, the outside, and this is going to be
Mm-hmm.
the inside, and it's going
Yep.
to fold like this.
Oh, I like that kind of fold on something.
What I can't decide is this going to fold inside and then be book like this, or is it going to fold over my pages? I'm not sure that yet, but anyway,
I like them when they fold over my pages, just
I think I do
because
too.
then stuff doesn't slide out.
Yeah.
Um, Oh, okay. What made me bought the ticket stamps because I really like those, but I skipped the dies because I really dislike die cutting. Okay. Yeah, well, I knew that if I was going to use them, Barbara, I wanted them cut out, and I just didn't want to fight to cut out all these little tickets. Plus, some of the tickets have perforations. The die has perforations on it. So some of the tickets are have little like stamp cutters. Now I have a set of scissors that will cut that, but I just really liked how the dies cut them, and I'm not real fond of die cutting either. I keep trying to talk myself into buying that silly machine, and I'm just like, nah, no, no. Oh, we were at a garage sale where some lady wanted. Did she want $20 for her Cricut? She had two different die cutting machines, the old ones. Um, but I knew that, quite frankly, they were outdated and the stuff was hard to get. So I didn't even look at them. I said no, didn't need them.
Well, the only ones I've seen for sale, like at garage sales or whatnot, are the ones that you have to use the cartridges in.
But that's it. That was what these
Yeah.
were. So when you have to use the cartridges in, and I'm like, no. Besides the fact, it's not about cutting the designs they have. It's really about that. What I really want is to cut. Like when I stamp this stuff, I want it to read it and cut it. So, you know, I
Yeah,
want to stamp my butterflies and let those butterflies get cut out instead of having to hand cut them.
that's the
But
kind I would want to. Um,
yeah, the crank through kind is the kind I have, and it partially because I have a bunch of steel rule dies too, and I like my steel rule dies to cut cardboard like um just a minute
chipboard,
on
things
the
like that.
chipboard. Yeah, like
Cereal
cereal
boxes.
boxes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sometimes
Oh,
the words
so
come to me, sometimes they don't. I tend to get other people's words better than my own.
yeah, that's the case. Um, Barbara, what I want is called a brother scan and cut. You feed it in a piece of paper that's got something on it. It will scan that image and then it will cut it out. But I
So
don't
what
want to
you need
spend
to
that money.
do
Hmm.
is buy it and rent it out where people send you an envelope of pages they want cut and you charge them a price to cut them and send them back. I would do it. I would send you pages to cut.
Well, the other thing though is there is some manipulation and you do lose things.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched a whole bunch of videos um and and honestly, I would feel bad if somebody's image got damaged because it didn't cut out right. And
Yeah.
there can be places where they don't cut properly. So that's a good idea, but I don't think I want to do it.
Well, I can understand why, because you wouldn't want to disappoint someone and it'd be a
Yeah,
headache, you know. So
yeah.
I was just
You
trying
know,
to think of a way you could make some of that money back.
yeah. But also that requires work. And I'm not sure I really want to do that anymore. Of course, I'm really needing to work, so um it's
What
it,
paper is that?
this one.
Uh huh.
It's actually some cardstock my mom had. Can you see the
It's got a little bit of a texture,
it it,
visual texture to it.
yes, it's got a visual texture to it. Just a minute, I'll get the other piece out. Dad had, and I think Dad had them. I think Dad bought them. Dad had, it was a ream of this creamy brown tan kind and a ream of this blue gray kind. And then there was a ream of this, which is like it's got a fleck in it.
Yeah.
And they were all in my mom's. Wait just a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay. They were all in my mom's stuff. When we moved her house into my house, she didn't need cardstock. So,
That's a good idea, Barbara. There's just one problem. I'm not the kind of person who likes to market
yeah,
and
marketing.
sell their stuff. That I'm not good at that. I don't like to do it. I don't like to set prices. I hate that. So I wouldn't be good at it for that reason.
Yeah, marketing is the worst part about business.
Yeah. And I'm not good at
Paying,
that. You tell me what you want and you give me a price, then I'll do it for you. But for me to come out and say, "Oh, you need me to do this and this is what I'm going to charge," I can't do that. It would be too stressful for me.
well, not only that, um the what do I want to say? The logistics of running a business is not the easiest thing in the world, especially when you work for yourself because you work all the time and it's very stressful when you don't work because you go I should be working, I should be doing this, and then you're not doing it, and so now you have all this anxiety because you're not doing it like you're supposed to. um
Yeah. Hi, Joyce. Glad you're here.
Hi, Joyce. um Mindy said Geminis are nice. I take it you like yours, Cal. Okay.
Beth says if I made an online class, she would take it. Well, and
Well,
I've thought about that too.
yeah.
But when I watch other people's online classes, they do all kinds of fancy editing of their videos and all that stuff. And if I did an online class, I'd want to do it in Zoom or something like that, or StreamYard or something where we're all together and we're doing it, and it's not having to make a production video.
Well, and not only
Um,
that, in those instances, you can look at what somebody's doing to make sure that they understand what you're doing. When I used to teach sewing
and they can
classes,
ask questions.
right, when I
Yeah.
used to teach sewing classes, watching what someone did was 90% of my job, because I can guarantee that even though and this is something I've learned from teaching, no matter what you do, you can say the same thing 17 times and you think you're saying it differently, but you're not. You have to stop and really, when somebody's not getting it, it's the words you're using and the way you're explaining it. And uh,
I learned that homeschooling my kids.
right, yeah, uh-huh. And
Oh my
I
goodness,
have
yeah.
I have only ever had one student. Okay, I've only ever yelled at one student. And believe me, I yelled. I was pretty pissed off, and I had her in class many times, and I was 5 months pregnant. And my boss didn't fire me after my yelling at her, but when you tell an adult to sit down and shut up in front of 7 other people, you must have lost all your brain cells, because she had pushed me so far that day. I just couldn't take it anymore. But I learned a lot in teaching, that I have to be the one to change the way I speak. Now, I had a student when I was teaching over in Crestview who had some brain damage. She was in a car accident, and a seatbelt buckle at the that hit her head, and she couldn't understand. If she didn't get the words, she'll never get the words. But she told me flat out, she said, Tanya, if you show me, I can do it. And that was before, no, yeah, it was before I learned that there are 7 different ways that we learn things. So your algebra teacher threw an eraser across the room because you asked a question. Oh, my son has had it in with a bunch of different teachers over the fact that he will ask questions, and he will continue to ask the question until the teacher figures out some way to tell him what he's asking.
Because he wants to know the answer.
Right,
He wants to
right.
learn it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and if you haven't explained it, and you don't explain it, he's gonna my kid is gonna badger you.
Yeah. I'll think about that, Barbara and Beth. A lap book would be, I was just going to say, I wouldn't even know what to teach a class on, but a lap book would be something I could do. I'll think about that.
Hmm.
Um, Anybody else who's listening, if you're interested in a lap book class done on Zoom or something like that, let me know and I'll think about it. Um,
Well,
I
and
don't want to put a bunch of work into something and have two people show up, but
yeah, you could do a StreamYard and not have it recorded for the public. And you can I think it said now you can put 10 people in your
yeah, you can put
StreamYard,
10 people in. Yeah.
and you
Well, I
could,
guess you can go from one to the other to bring them up to see what they're doing.
right, well, and
Yeah.
you could be the biggest one most of the time because you're going to be showing things. And um it does, Beth, and I'm not sure I have that anymore. Um but
Okay. I think I can turn this over.
oh, good.
I don't have a lot of time left, but I could be doing something.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Has the chiropractor been helping? I meant to ask you
yes.
that.
But
Okay, good.
between the chiropractor and I started taking progesterone
Uh-huh.
to make my ligaments loosen up and stuff. And I think those two things together are helping more than anything else I've done. So
Okay.
I, I'm trying to find my, oh, there it is. Never mind. Brittany's got me. She was using her Timu papers to make a background. And I thought, oh, that's what I'll do here. It's just
Oh,
some of these Timu papers and make myself a background. That'll be easy. I may
Barbara
not
says
have a.
Zoom.
Go ahead.
Barbara says Zoom would be a good solution because they do their book arts guild workshops. Now, I don't know, when you do Zoom now, can you it's not paid? I thought for to
Well,
get
Barbara has an
paid.
account. She
Ah,
has a
okay.
Zoom Pro account, so she was saying she would do that part of it for me,
Ah,
and
okay.
that would be a huge help because I couldn't afford to pay for a Zoom Pro account, and that would take
Yeah,
away the purpose of trying to do the class. So,
right.
um,
Mhm.
but yeah, we could probably do. You could have more people on Zoom,
Right.
but the format of it I know how to do on StreamYard. I know how
Well,
to
and
work that,
the other
but
thing I'm going to tell you is more than 10 people. Okay. You do that, Lisa, but I'm not going to do it. Because following 10 people and making sure that 10 people are getting it, especially online instead of in a classroom. Um, the most I would ever put in a classroom was 20, 12, 12. And I can't imagine trying to follow more than about 10 online.
I
That would
wouldn't
be
want
my
to
thing.
either. I'll be honest about that. I'm not sure which format would uh but if you had 11 people who wanted to do it, but well, and
Yeah,
then it would be me and Barbara. Well, Barbara wouldn't have to be there if I did it on StreamYard, but she would have
right,
to be there to facilitate if I did it on Zoom.
right. The other thing
But
is to message 10 of us and try it on StreamYard.
yeah, that's a good idea. Just have a
I mean,
let's see
you
how
don't
this
have to.
works.
Yeah, just do a sample video I mean, it doesn't have to be more than 10 minutes long to see how it's going to work for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I finished a similar collage to what I started on my video, and it turned out great. It's just smaller than the video one. Going to finish the big one this weekend and record it. Cool. Um,
I just realized I'm putting that
I've
black tape on
managed to
there, so
get
I'm
through
supposed to
3 tickets.
say. Well, there you go.
And I'm using a piece of paper here that was just laying on my table. That's why I'm using this particular piece of paper. It was laying on the table.
There you go.
It's like,
That's as good a
okay,
reason as any.
yeah, it was out. It was laying on the table. I'm gonna use it. Uh-huh.
Didn't quite get enough glue down here.
Okay, all
Well,
you have
this
to
glue
worry about
stick's
on
doing
Zoom.
better, Tanya, than the first one I got out. So
Okay,
it may have just been that one.
finish. All you have to worry about on Zoom is your own camera work and teaching. I can host it and spotlight people when needed, and of course, I'd want to be there. So there you go.
Okay. Well, I'll have to do some kind of a poll of what I know Beth would like a lap book class, and that might be a thing to do. But I turned words upside down. Aren't y'all proud of me?
Now, can you turn them sideways?
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. You're asking an awful lot. Okay, here
I'm
we go.
asking a huge, huge.
A
Yeah, I
huge, huge
know.
thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Are you watching?
Okay, I'm watching. I might have to make you big so we can really see it. Where's? Oh, I lost my cursor. There we go. There we go. Look at Lisa turned words sideways. Now,
I
is
turned
it
words
going
on.
to irritate her every time she looks at it? This is what we have to ask.
Probably.
Brittany
No, I'll
says,
put stuff on top of it. It'll be all right.
Brittany
I'm
says,
I'm
here,
branching
Lisa,
out.
make it bigger. Brittany said you could also record the session and sell the session if people can't attend the live class.
That's true, but that's when I feel like it would have to be edited and look a little more professional if I was going to sell the video.
And I really need to get with you and explain how to get things off your phone just straight onto your computer so you can do a little more editing. Not that I feel you need to, but that I if you're having that much trouble downloading stuff, it's because you're trying to get it backwards off the cloud. I'm sure of it.
Well,
Because
I just don't use my phone. Um I use this. The problem right now with the editing issue, the main
mhm.
problem is that the editing program I was using, I can't get anymore. And
Oh, uh-huh.
I was using Movie Maker,
Yeah.
and it was on my computer. Darren got it and he put it on my computer. But when that computer died, I hadn't got it moved over yet.
Well, I managed to find it. I don't know where I found it, but I found it. Um, because I downloaded it on mine. Because that's what I use is Movie Maker.
Yeah.
Diagonal do cattywampus. Oh dear, that Beth. I don't think she can do that.
Okay.
I I,
Not on
I
the
know
same
Lisa.
project, on another project.
I know Lisa cannot. Cattywampus doesn't work for Lisa. We, the fact that she turned one sideways is a major fact. hmm Yep, yep.
Now, if I was doing all pieces like this,
Yeah, then she could do it. But
then I could do it. But when I'm doing pieces that are more like this, it's harder. But this is just a background, so
well, I'm glad. Hi, Lisa.
hi,
Hello,
Lisa. Good
hello.
to see you. Been a
Lisa has
while.
Lisa has new plants on her front porch.
Cool. I do too, but they haven't been planted yet. They're just sitting there waiting for me to get around to it because I bought them and then we had all this flea mess and
Yeah.
totally ruined our
Um.
week.
Yeah, I would say it ruined your week. Um. I have plants, but they're in the garden and dying. We had to water. Okay. The other day we had to water. No sooner did Jeff get all the spots water because it took a couple of days, than it decided it was going to pour down rain.
Of course.
So, that's just the way it seems to work.
No, I don't like that.
The tips of my fingers are turning colors. Oops. Oh, well, I
No.
guess that's all right because I forgot you're big.
Oh, well, make me not big.
Well, it doesn't really matter because what I'm doing is kind of boring. But I was going to show you my fingers. They're getting all black on there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, Kel. Oh, you're talking to the other Lisa. I'm sorry. But hi anyway. I think I said hi to you earlier, but I don't mind saying it again. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one's interesting.
What?
This paper.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh,
Do you think I'll have enough tickets when I'm done?
uh, for a day or two.
You think?
Mm.
I will definitely have to use a ticket in my little book this Sunday.
Yeah.
Definitely need to use a ticket in my little book.
Excuse me.
All right.
Yeah. Just been
Just
talking too much.
mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay, the ink tint is staying on just fine on there now that it's dry, and the alcohol ink stays on fine. So, um, I think Teresa's idea of doing the alcohol ink on the backside. Now, if it sinks through, it may not work, but it's something to try. I just didn't feel like messing with it today. I'm being lazy, very, very lazy. So, I think I got all my haul videos done though, guys. Finally.
They're just not
They
out yet, right?
No, they're not out. They're not edited. That kind of thing. They take a little while to make sure that, because as long as they've been, I've had to run through them because I end up having to stop or, you know, I got the other day I was doing videos and we had an Amber Alert, and then I got a phone call and so it's just stuff like that that it takes a few minutes to edit. It's not bad. It's just
Yeah.
that I have to do. So it's this one. This one, transportation company. Journey in and out on Sunday. Oh, like a um taxi kind of tag.
Okay.
All that stamping makes me want to look through my tissue paper stamps and napkin stamps to see what I have. I haven't looked recently. Yes, and see, that's another thing I'd like to sit and do is to just do all kinds of that again because I haven't done it in a while, and I'm pretty much out, I think. Okay, what?
Uh, I was gonna say we just it'd be fun to have just a time like on StreamYard where we're not putting it out for the public that people who want to just get together and work on something would chat together and we could do die cutting or whatever because we're not that worried about showing people things. We're just getting things done all together.
Yeah, we could do that. Um, that would be something we could do, uh, because it 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 we would be all be tiny at the same time, and it wouldn't matter. We would just be chatting.
Yeah. Oh,
So
well, that's all I'm going to do today.
okay, well that is really cool, Lisa.
Thanks. Well, I think with this black um, taper
Tape.
all around the edges, it'll look
Yep.
nice.
Yep. I think it will. Now, is that kind of like a fabric tape or?
Yeah, it is. It's gaffer's tape, I think, but I've used it for bookbinding.
Uh huh. We could do that, Lisa. You know that Ann Lar does an open chat room on Thursdays through her Facebook group.
I have
Hmm.
never been in on one of those, and I don't know how to do that.
Me
I
either.
may need to come into one sometime and see how you do that. But
Yeah, because I'm not sure how you do it either. Um, that's part of the problem. It takes time to learn to do all that kind of stuff.
yeah,
So because both Lisa and I have Facebook, we could probably do it there. Yeah. Is it? Is it audio though, Barbara? I mean, it's the chat is audio, not typed. Because I can't do stuff and type at the same time.
Yeah.
It uses Facebook Messenger. It's great. Join our Facebook group and look for the chat before you come on, though. Okay. And she does that on Thursday. When? No, no audio and video. Just like Zoom, only in a Messenger chat room.
So you are typing.
No, it says. I think she means no. It's audio and video, just like Zoom,
Oh, okay. Well,
only
it
in a
looks like
Messenger
she's
chat.
saying there's no audio or video. So,
Okay, because
okay, I
Lisa, you
misunderstood.
could do that through Facebook then to do your class thing, and and just send links to whoever is supposed to be there.
Yeah,
No
that's true.
typing. Anne is on almost all day on Thursdays. Huh.
I think I joined her group. I've joined way too many groups on Facebook because every time somebody says join my group, I used to
Yep.
do it and
Yeah.
I've stopped that. I decided I have too many already. I'm not adding any more, and I hope it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, but that's just how it is.
Well, I have, okay, it looks like I have thousands of friends on Facebook, but it's because I have so many of my customers are on Facebook
Yeah,
with from my bead customers. So my Facebook feed, I don't see all stuff. When you guys do stuff on Facebook, I rarely see it because my feed, I could get on and then 2 seconds later it will change because I'm on there with, I have so many people that are on my feed. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, because of all of the friends that I've done business with my beads. That's my problem.
yeah.
Just point your camera on your hands or face. It's nice to put a face to voices. Yeah, that would be too. You can change your camera to see faces or see the desktop, either one. Hmm.
You got to put a queen on here.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done
You
anything
you
with the queen in a while.
you
Put
definitely
her
need
on
a
here.
queen on there. Definitely need a queen. Have to go. Bye, Lisa. I'm glad that you got to come in.
Bye bye. Thanks for coming.
Oh, 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 that figures.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just dropped my stamp on another one. That's okay, because it's okay.
Okay. It's okay.
Well, when it gets canceled, it's going to be all dirty and stuff like that, anyways, right?
That's true.
So we're going to go in here in just a couple of minutes, anyways. Lisa's got to go to the chiropractor.
Yeah. I do. I do. I do.
So beads. Did someone say beads? I have 2000 sea beads and findings, but beads. Did someone say beads? Cal, I make beads. I'm a lamp worker. I make glass beads.
Do you have a few of your stuff handy you can show her? Because you make beautiful beads.
Oh, I don't. My inventory is almost non-existent. I had my shoulder was so messed up.
That's true. I forgot about that. I mean, I didn't forget you had your shoulder messed up, but I forgot that it definitely affects your work.
Yeah, it affected my work all right. I just grabbed some tiny ones. Just you know,
Make yourself, oh, well, I guess you don't have to make yourself big because it's showing up pretty good there.
what I have to do is make it closer. There. This is a flower. I love this color.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that
It's
pretty? I
sepia.
thought. Yeah. Uh-huh. These little flowers are one of my kind of bread and butter things. These are just some little spacers that was in that. I don't know why they were in that particular container, but I just grabbed, So, um, Beth has a bracelet that Kel made, and she's gonna wear it tonight. These are just little. I call them poppy flowers because I used to make them. Well, I still do, but the first ones I made were black in the middle and red on the outside, and I still make those, and they're still one of my kind of one of my best sellers. And then, of course, I do make actual round beads. Not very often. Can you see these? These have little.
Oh, those are pretty.
Okay, okay, that's not focusing at all. Just a minute. Okay, come on, behave yourself. There you go. They have kind of like little flowers in them.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then this one, this one has little speckles on it. Come here. There you go.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Pegboard full of beads. Do I still have a boutique? No, I haven't. I the the boutique group. I haven't posted anything in it so long. It's unreal. Um, these have just different layers of amber kind of thing, and then this one has sparkle inside of it.
Ooh, I love that. It's green. It's
Um,
beautiful green.
but there are bead groups on Facebook that I sell through. That's how I've been doing it. Beth, the it's easier because there again I don't have to do the marketing. Everybody that's in that group buys beads. So um and Kel, I probably have as many seed beads as you do. I have 5 map drawers filled with seed beads. So I used to buy my seed beads by the kilo, but then I was at that time I was making kits to go with my beads. Thank you, Kel. Um, and that's I was going to say this is kind of like the dregs of the inventory because last fall I had bead shows and my shoulder was so bad I couldn't make beads, so I sold what inventory I had, so I have no inventory to speak of. What are duo beads? I know C beads, and what do you call those long skinny beads? Oh, barrel beads. That's not right. Barrel's not the right word. Bugle beads is what they are, Barbara. The long, skinny ones are bugle beads. But I don't know what she's talking about. Duo beads. Yeah. See these, but what are duo, Cal? So, hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Susan keeps my beads dangling on her purse. She has to change the jewelry. Dual beads are small beads with two. Oh, I know what she's talking about. Yes, I have a bunch of those too. Yep. They came. They came out, or they started to become real popular. I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or so, maybe a little longer. We started seeing them at Beat and Button about 12 years ago, I think. Um, you can do a bunch of interesting things with them. So, anyways, we need to go because Lisa, it is 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, all right, guys, I will see you on Sunday.
Bye bye. Love you
Okay, bye
all.
bye. Love you all. Thanks for coming.